Hello, everybody.
My name is Bree, and I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Haley. Welcome back to another episode.
I'm Haley.
That's right. That's what I thought.
I don't know if they can hear me. I'm sorry.
I don't know if they can hear you either. This is my mediocre co-host, Haley.
I thought I was pretty good at this job.
I thought I was pretty good at this jig.
And this is my amazing co-host, Bree.
Aw. Well, it's just what you get for being good at what you do.
What?
I don't know. Anywho,
Today we've decided,
we're gonna talk about our little interests.
and
They
or
sure
just
are special.
just things we enjoy learning about.
I'm not excited for Haley's because I think they're stupid.
I'm not excited for Bree's because I know they're
I'll kill you.
stupid.
I'll kill you in real life.
We don't promote violence on this channel.
That's not
as
promoting,
per
that's a
the
threat.
as per the conditions of Spotify user
Don't
agreement.
do this in real life. I'm gonna kill you. Don't say that to people in real life. Here, I'll demonstrate it again. I'm going to kill you. Don't do that because that's bad. Here, I'll show you one more time. I'm going to kill you.
Now you can't see what Bree's doing, but Spotify would not be okay with.
I'm ripping Haley limb from limb. I've got her strapped to 4 horses, and they're all gonna start running in different
No,
directions.
she doesn't
Gonna quarter her.
because that would be bad, right, Bree? Yes, Haley.
Don't ever impersonate me ever again.
Don't ever impersonate me ever again. I'm gonna. We're so in sync.
Anywho,
So
start
yeah,
off with you, buddy.
me.
Yeah.
Let's start off with. Let's start off with something I really do
Pick it
enjoy.
over from 1 to 3.
1.
Okay. Try again.
1.
Try.
I want to
again.
talk about it though.
Try again.
So I'm gonna talk about.
That wasn't what 1 was.
I'm gonna 2.
Try again.
2. Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about one of my all-time favorite comic book and movie
I thought you
series.
were talking about rabies.
No. Which is DC. More specifically, DC Comics or the DC Universe.
Guys, there's lost content out there.
Yeah, there is.
There was a recording, and it got lost to the world because there was a lot of noise. And when we listened to it back, we went, "What the frick? What happened? What happened?"
What's that cursed growling in the background that was not there when we were filming?
Why is there like ghost orbs in the room the second we turn this on? What's happening here?
Why are we floating?
So we had to get rid of it forever.
It's in the cloud if anyone wants to hack the cloud and find it.
It is not in the cloud. This is not an Apple device.
It's in not the cloud. It's in the sun.
It's in the sun. But yeah, there was lost episode out there, and in that episode, Haley talked about DC.
And I did a great.
And let me tell you, Haley did not do a great job.
I did an amazing job.
Haley-
so much so that
Haley
Bree
was
was
so
looking
good.
at me so shocked and horrified.
Haley is just so good at talking.
I am
and
very
so
good at
bad
talking.
at shutting up.
So I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite characters in.
Wait, let me guess. Green Lantern.
No,
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna talk about Poison Ivy.
I gotta go. I can't do this.
I'm joking. I'm gonna talk about Green Lantern.
No! Go back to Poison Ivy, please. I can't. No.
Bree, you know, this is payback.
For what? What did I ever do to
I'm
you?
gonna kill you. I'm joking. We don't promote violence, but I am going to talk about Green Lantern because we do promote that. This video is not sponsored. So
These videos will probably never be sponsored, actually. Be happy that we'll never put ads in the middle of these episodes, probably, maybe.
unless Spotify does that for us, in which case
Yeah.
we have
Or
no
unless we
control
get
over
a
that.
really good ad deal. Or
Like-
like a ad deal, period.
But we probably won't. So rest assured, feel free to watch with no ads.
Except for the ones that Spotify puts in automatically.
But that's not us. That's
No,
Spotify.
we
So
would
you
never
can
do that
you can
to
take your grievances there. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Green Lantern. So,
Yay.
actually, I can't even talk about this now because the shock factor is gone and you're not going to look at me horrified like you did before. But
I'm gonna
long
look
story
at the wall
short,
this entire time. I'm not
Green
gonna...
Lantern's weakness is the color yellow. Number one weakness. Bree's shaking her head in disbelief and disappointment.
Stupid weakness.
There's like 6 different corps because there's the Green Lantern, Red Lantern, Orange, Yellow, Red, Orange, Yellow, Green, Blue, Indigo, Violet.
Indigo, violet,
Black and
stupid
white.
colors.
Okay, but I'm going to get into a different topic on DC, and that is the DC villains, which are my all-time favorite villains of all time. I think DC does a really good job with their villains, and
Tell me about the Penguin.
the Penguin,
Yeah, I want to know more about that guy.
more about Penguin.
All I know is that he's like looks like a penguin or something. I don't know.
Okay, so Penguin is one of Batman's villains. He's from Gotham, and he's basically, think like evil businessman on steroids.
So like
Think,
Joe Biden when he was in his prime.
okay, think,
I don't actually know a picture. I've only seen one picture of him, and it was him in a suit, and that's just what I picture with evil businessman.
no, think, Loan Shark.
Loan shark. Okay.
Think
So,
Loan
like-
Shark. Yeah, Loan Shark.
So like.
So, fat, no hair.
Okay. Think loan shark, like those fat, ugly, no hair, having
Balding.
balding, awful, evil people.
Yeah, he has a very pointy nose.
Like a penguin. Like
And
penguins classically
basically,
do.
I don't know, there's not much on him. Most of his crimes are like fraud.
So that's kind of awesome sauce because I think that would be the crime I would end up committing.
But we don't promote crime on this channel.
Yeah, I would never though. I would never do that. Though. I'm a
And
good citizen.
okay. I don't know much about the Penguin. Most of his crimes, are based on fraud or money of some sort. He does a little bit of drug dealing, but that's like he's telling other people to deal the drugs for him. He partners up with other villains more so than he does on his own. He's like, when we do group projects and there's that one kid that's like a part of it, but he doesn't really do much.
Yeah, me.
That's Penguin.
Oh,
You guys are so in sync.
you know what? We're kind of the same guy.
Except Bree is not balding
Yep.
or middle-aged
Yep. You know what?
Or-
All good things come with time.
or pointy-nosed.
Yeah, my nose is pretty round. I could get like something. I could change that though.
Okay.
I could make something. I could sell something
Any other characters you want to learn about?
out. Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle?
Yeah.
Which one?
There's what?
There's 3 main ones.
Never mind.
Oh,
mind.
I'll talk to you about the most recent one. That would be Jaime.
You're such a loser. Such a loser. You're such a nerd.
So Jaime, he was in the most recent Blue Beetle movie that DC released. Actually, really good. I liked
about
it.
the
I
comics.
enjoyed it a lot. In the comics, there was an explosion in a hospital
When he was
Hospital.
a baby or when
No.
he was an adult?
when he was a kid.
So neither.
Neither.
Neither of the options are presented.
Neither of the options
It was
presented.
pick one or the other, not neither.
So, yeah, basically the other guys, he had a beetle strapped to his back from
Why?
space
Why?
because that's where they get their powers from.
But why did he have the beetle?
Because the beetle latches on, it's like a parasite,
Okay.
but it doesn't hurt you.
Like Venom?
Like venom. And so he had this beetle attached to him and he was fighting some bad guys and then he like got killed. So then the beetle flew to the nearest person, which was Jaime, and he was like 12.
Oh.
And then it strapped onto Jaime's back,
Oh.
and then he became a superhero. But the beetle, okay, so the thing with the beetles,
Wow.
so the thing with the beetles,
What storytelling?
they control part of their, I'm gonna call them like owners, I guess. Humans? Anyway, they control their they control their host's bodies in certain aspects, so when they're transformed into their like beetle attire, they can blast things and kill things for them. And the old Blue Beetle was chill and cool with that, but 12-year-old Jaime didn't want it blasting his parents when he got mad at them. So he joined the superhero group called the Justice League. And yeah, he's living his best life now. That's Jaime's story.
Did you used to read Spider-Man fan fiction? Be honest.
No?
Are you lying to me because you feel like the type?
No?
I think you're lying to me, but I'm gonna let it slide.
No, I'm not lying to you.
So I think you're lying to me, but I'm gonna let it slide.
I don't know what Bree's talking about.
I think you know exactly what I'm talking about, and I
No.
think that's why you're ashamed.
I'm not.
Why'd
I
you say it
don't
like
know
that?
what you're talking
I'm
about.
not.
I don't. Okay, Bree.
Okay, pal.
Who else do you want to learn about?
So I would want you to never talk about this ever.
So Green Lanterns.
These are some of the things you keep inside. These are some of the things
Okay,
that you
Bree.
should be ashamed
Your
of.
topic next.
Which one? I got 3.
2.
Books?
1.
Okay. Conspiracy theories?
3.
Books?
You have another one and I know it.
I'll skirt around that one for a bit.
Okay.
So, books. We know them, we love them.
Do
and
we?
I'm really bad at reading them. I'm just not good at it. I don't know what happened to me, but I think I was hit on the head with a baseball bat or something one day, because I can't read anymore, I don't think.
Okay, Bree.
I think I've got like 4 or 5 unread books on my shelf right now. Really unfortunate. But the book that I'm trying to read right now, my dad is lending me, and he kind of wants it back. And I am on chapter 2 out of like 40.
Nice.
Yeah. What are your favorite books? Not even your favorite, but just ones that come to mind that you like.
Hunger Games. I read the first 2. I couldn't read the third one because it was so dull and boring.
It gets more awesome as you get to the end.
I couldn't do it, Bree.
That's okay.
Anyway, I've
That's
read.
like me with Harry Potter. I get to the 4th book and then I'm like, this is lame. Like I finish the 4th book and I crack open the 3rd and I'm like, this is just
What do you
so
mean?
much.
You finished the 4th book and you crack open the 3rd?
5th.
You said.
I don't know what I said. How about we move on? So I finish the 4th book and I crack open the 5th and I start reading and I think, this is just so many words. And then I stop reading.
I tried to read Lord of the Rings.
I tried to read that
I
too.
was 12 when I first attempted.
I think I was 14.
I think I didn't finish it because I didn't get past the first chapter.
I think I didn't finish it because I didn't get past the first page. It was a whole description of like a meadow or something. And then I was like, this is dumb. And I just closed it.
Divergent I liked. I used to read comics a lot as a kid.
I never liked Divergent. I thought out of the like reading options that we used to get in middle school, it was one of the better ones, but it wasn't ever the best and it wasn't ever the worst.
Percy Jackson you made me read.
I love that
Magnus
series.
Chase you made me read.
I love that series.
What else did you make me read?
I tried to make her read the Kane Chronicles, but she
Did not
latch
read
onto
that one.
I tried to make her read Heroes of Olympus. I think she read that one.
I read that one.
Yeah.
What else did I read?
Dude, I read Wings of Fire hard.
Ooh, I read this one, I forget what it's called. It was about like dying. Like you couldn't die anymore, so then people came and killed you. Scythe.
That was a good one.
And I recommended it to you.
And I did read it.
So yeah, those are some of the books I like.
Yeah,
I like
which
dystopian, I think.
So do I, but I find that dystopian books are so easily like... This was also what we spoke about on the last episode. Dystopian books are just so easily like misinterpreted or written poorly
Or copied.
Yeah. A lot of books try and follow either the Harry Potter series where it's like magical kid gets chosen to go to magical place and learn magic.
Jackson?
Percy Jackson. Honestly, I don't think Percy Jackson's a dystopian. I think it's more of just an adventure.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't think Percy Jackson really gets copied as much either because of how hard it would be to make something like that.
I think that, oh my gosh, what's his name? Rick what's his name? Rick something.
Rick Riordan.
Rick Riordan.
I love that guy. He seems so awesome.
I feel like he's put so much like thought and time. He has like 15 different like series all connected in like different ways. I don't think you could copy it if you tried to.
I think if I tried, I could. But I don't think it would be as like good.
Oh, I read a lot of history books too.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's new.
Marie Antoinette, The Diary of a Young Duchess. I read. I've read. Oh my gosh, 10 Queens in History and how they affected it. I've read a lot of ancient Egyptian stuff, a lot of ancient Greek stuff, tens of thousands of mythology books. I tried to read. Oh, Nancy Drew. I read that as a kid.
I read Nancy Drew too. The only historical books I've read is this one book called 108 Banned Plays or something like that, and it's literally just 108 banned plays. Their
nice.
synopsis is why they were banned, what year, when they were made, what they're about, all of that.
Oh, that sounds really cool. Anyway, what else do you like about books?
That's a stupid question. I like reading them. I like looking at them on my shelf. I have purse, I have shoe, I have hat on head. I like looking, I like reading, I like
You like
looking
war,
at them.
War, Femme, and Death.
War, Femme, and Death, hat on head. Call back to last episode, guys. Just FYI.
If you haven't seen it, you
Go
should
watch it.
You should check it out. You should
Go watch it. We miss you over there.
We miss you.
We miss you every time you're not watching, you know?
Yeah, our past selves miss you.
And our future selves too.
We miss you guys.
Just tune in.
Okay.
Please.
Anything
I'm
else?
kidding.
On
I'm
books?
trying to keep you off of comics for as long as I can.
Okay, so next up, we're getting into Marvel, another really big interest of mine. This comes from my father. He's a huge Marvel fan. I think they're okay. I think they've gotten worse ever since Tony died.
You were a big
Spoilers!
Tony Stark fan?
Spoilers!
Spoilers!
We need it. We keep
It's
forgetting
been
to
out
put
for
spoilers.
4+ years.
That's true.
buddy. It's okay.
Tony died. Sorry.
It's your fault if you haven't watched it. How about that?
I am actually gonna compare Marvel and DC now.
Oh, yay. I'm gonna head out, actually. You just talk.
So I think that I like DC better. Is the first comparison I'm gonna make. Joking. So I think between DC and Marvel, they both have really good villains, but they portray their villains super differently.
Okay. Explain that.
Explain that. Okay, so I'm gonna use two
Why
really
do you tie your shoes like that?
because I want to. I'm gonna use two really popular examples. The first one being Joker. Do you know which one that's from, Brie?
Yeah.
Which one?
DC.
Yay, you got it right.
Because he's with Batman.
He's with Batman. Good job.
And Batman's with DC.
And then I think the second one I'm trying to think of a Marvel villain that's kind of on scale with Joker.
There's nobody quite as classic.
Quite as classic as Joker.
Classic.
Maybe Red Skull?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do it. Do you know Green Goblin?
Move in a little bit. Yes, of course I know Green Goblin.
I don't think Green Goblin would be
Not as
Joker
classic, but like.
Oh,
pretty
Ultron.
wide.
We'll do
What the
Ultron.
hell's Ultron?
From the second Avengers movie.
Oh,
Age
he
of
said,
Ultron?
Like, the first one and the fourth one. Or
Are you
something.
kidding? Loki then. We'll do Loki.
He's a villain?
Yes!
Maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed.
He was in the first one. He was the main villain in the first one.
Blah, blah.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
all I ever hear.
Okay,
from
I'm
you.
gonna do Ultron and Joker because they're probably the most similar as far as scale. So, actually Loki and Joker would be better. So Joker, I think what people, because there are people that genuinely do like Joker as a person. Like there are fans that will like die
Well,
for
he's
him.
not even a person anymore.
He's like a husk of a human being. But I think what DC did well with Joker is, and with most of their villains, is they give them realistic lives.
Okay.
Like Joker, for anyone that doesn't know, his lore, if you will. He was abused as a child.
Then he fell in the Joker juice.
No. He was abused as a child. His father cut his mouth so that it's the smile shape it is, and he pushed him into a vat of toxins to kill him. The Joker juice. And he kind of came out insane. I feel like I would too. But
I think I would have come out normal.
I think
it's a skill issue. I think he's too sensitive.
I think the goal that he has is really on par to a lot of villains. And this is what I don't get with the DC villains. A lot of them just want to destroy the world, but I think more Marvel villains want that.
I don't know.
Nice.
I'm not the guy to talk to about that.
So the difference between I think Joker and Loki is like Loki, you get his background and it's just like I don't feel sorry for the guy. Like there's no redeeming quality. It's not realistic. Nobody
a fun, silly little guy isn't redeeming.
Okay, you were born on Asgard, Bree?
I think
you're a prince.
I think being a fun, silly little guy.
You've traveled to different dimensions. You're actually a frost giant that was adopted as a kid.
You know what? That's enough.
You're actually the half brother of the sibling that you thought was your full brother. You have a secret sister. Like nothing about the comics is realistic. Like none of the villains are realistic. Like for example, Catwoman. All of the crimes she commits, like she has a moral code. She steals from the rich because she wants money. She has, like, it's realistic. People do steal when they're desperate.
You know what?
I don't think I've ever collected.
When I'm not desperate.
No, she doesn't. We don't promote violence.
That's not violence.
Or crime on this channel.
Blah blah blah. Always about the rules. Always about the rules.
Like. I don't know about you, Bree, but I've never collected 6 special little stones to snap half the universe away.
If I could, that would be kind of awesome, but I don't think I would. Maybe I did just to get to him first.
Like, I think more Marvel villains, like, the lower scale villains are still iconic. Like, name one, low scale Marvel villain.
Magneto.
Not small scale. Freaking X-Men series, the whole thing. Like someone that's done petty crime.
That guy who's just sand.
Sandman?
No.
Because that's DC.
No, not him. That guy who was like just some normal worker and then got electrocuted and is electricity guy.
He's killed people.
Blah blah blah.
That's not petty crime.
Let me think then.
Exactly.
God. I don't know.
I can name like Penguin 1.
Okay, well he's just there for a fun time. Fraud is not that serious.
Petty crime. That's what I'm saying. Like they have iconic villains.
Oh, Marvel doesn't have those.
That's what I'm saying. Like they give all of their villains a personality except for the henchmen, which.
I think henchmen are kind of awesome.
I think they are too. I think they don't get appreciated nearly enough.
I think normal people should have henchmen to go do their little tasks. I would like that.
That's a thing, Brie.
What?
Like DoorDash?
No, that's not a henchman. I want my own little guy that I get to see whenever I want. And he'll like come over and I'll be like, henchman,
so
go
like
grab me a beer from
a friend?
The fridge. No.
A child?
Like, I don't think you would want to treat a henchman like
a child?
Yeah.
You want a kid?
No, I don't like that. I'm thinking more like henchmen. Go get my groceries for me. Henchmen,
so like
do my schoolwork for me.
So like
henchmen.
So like literally any online order you do. Like, hey, can someone go and grab me this package and deliver it to my house?
Henchman, pass me the remote because we hang out together.
So like a dog? Like fetch me my shoes, fetch me
a
my
dog
paper.
Can get me my groceries, so.
So then you call DoorDash.
No,
or like skip
the
dishes.
I just need a henchman.
Brie, we already have that.
I'll put him in a room.
Brie.
No windows.
You want like an Oompa Loompa.
No windows. A dog door maybe. I don't know.
Oh
There's no other way in and out. And that's
Brie.
his room.
We don't promote or condone violence or crime.
You're really on about all of that.
Brie.
What?
We're listening to the rules that Spotify has given us.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm sorry about her. We didn't feed her today. She's
We
a little
kept her in a
grumpy.
cage all day. She's
We
she's
did
just
not
not
do
happy.
that. She didn't eat lunch.
We kept her in a cage.
Um,
We beat her up.
She's a little angry. She's not had the best
We only
day.
bring her out of the cage to go on the podcast. We
That's
never talk to
not.
her
That's not.
otherwise.
That's not true, Bree.
They love gaslighting me and lying to me. Did you guys notice that there wasn't a "that's not true" on
That's
that one?
not true,
See,
Bree.
after I bring it up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. Anywho, that's enough about your
Okay.
superheroes.
Number 1.
Okay, so conspiracy theories.
No.
Okay, you gotta hit me with them because you're the one.
Conspiracy
Hey,
theories.
hey, no! Do not spray me with that. That is chemical, probably. I don't.
It's water.
Is
Calm
it?
down.
Wait.
It's like water.
It says alpha on it.
Alpha
That's like,
HP. It's
you know,
like water
I'm
and
kind of
soap.
alpha. Please
Okay,
don't.
so if you believe in one of these, I'll spray you.
Please
But if
don't.
you don't, then I won't. So Bree is apparently no, not a. I almost said conservative.
Guys, I'm not a conservative. I'm sorry. It's not me.
Bree
Just
is
not who I am.
apparently. I didn't know this.
I believe in conspiracy
She
theories.
apparently believes in some conspiracy theories. So
But only some.
we're gonna rapid fire.
Okay. Please actually don't spray me.
Shh, 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 shh. Don't you worry.
Just nod your head or shake your. Just tell me, are you gonna spray me? Don't! No! Haley just did a baby with her head.
So do you believe in aliens?
Yeah. Oh! Ow, it burns. I'm kidding.
I'm like, oh my gosh, are you okay?
I pull my arm up, it's just all gone.
Okay, so Bree believes in aliens. Do you really believe that birds aren't real?
No.
And
I
that the
think
government.
I think birds are real.
Do you believe that penguins are government spies?
I don't think there's enough penguins to be government spies.
But if there was.
No. I don't think there. Why
Do you-
penguins? Where did you hear this one?
Do you believe the world is flat?
Hell no.
Was the moon landing fake?
Yes. I don't like it. Stop spraying me.
Fine,
Yeah.
I'll use the X.
No, that's worse. No, both. Wait. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna tell. I'll tell.
Who?
Teacher.
Okay, Bree.
Put them away.
I'll put them away.
please.
Don't worry.
It's kind of itchy.
It's fine. Just dry it off with your shirt.
Oh,
That's
there's
not
like
for
a red
me.
spot. There's a red
That's not
spot.
for me. So,
Maybe I'm allergic.
you're fine.
Okay, what was the question?
Moon landing. You think the moon landing was fake? Can
Yeah.
you elaborate why?
So I don't think the technology at the time was good enough for them to actually get to the moon. I do believe that we have been to the moon. I just believe that it was a lot more recent than they say, and I also believe that the U.S. government fabricated the idea that we have been to we're not American. That America has been to the moon because I believe they wanted to beat Russia to it to get an edge on them in the
Cold War?
yeah.
There we go. Okay. Actually, one of the more sound conspiracy theories.
Also, that video is just so fake looking.
Ooh. I sprayed some spray in here, and it's not spraying or smelling so good.
I sprayed some spray and it's not spraying, so spray.
Okay. What other conspiracy theories do I know? Do you believe that aliens are reading our minds?
No.
Like right now?
No, I don't think that I don't think biologically there would be a way for them to do that. And even if there was a way biologically to be able to read other aliens' minds, like each other's,
Yeah.
I don't think it would translate to humans.
So you don't think aliens can read our minds?
No.
Biologically speaking. Okay. Do you believe that aliens exist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that they've landed on Earth at some
No.
point? Do you think that Santa Claus is real?
So I'm gonna choose to opt out of this one. Maybe it's because I'm embarrassed. Maybe it's because I'm not.
I'm a valid Santa believer.
You know what? We all have our quirks.
Tooth Fairy.
Anywho, do you believe
Easter
that
Bunny.
the world is hollow and that underneath is where the ice giants live?
What? What? No?
Listen, you're not as into the conspiracy theory world as I am.
The world is
There
hollow
was
and
this
there's
guy
ice
who-
giants
There
in
was this
it?
guy who went to
What?
the North Pole or the South Pole or something, and
Yeah.
he found a cave and he fell in, and he was like, I fell for 10 years. And then when I hit the bottom, it
I
was
don't
like
think that's
I was in
possible.
a big open cave, but it was like the earth was hollowed out and there were giants living there, and they fed me and they clothed me and then they sent me back.
And that took another 10 years?
No.
It
didn't.
You just fell for 10 years. I don't know if that's mathematically possible to fall for 10 years and then not get up for 10 years.
Maybe the gravity was just being weird. Who could say? Do you believe in that?
No.
Okay,
I'm a believer in
what about the
magnetic
grid?
core.
What about the grid? Do you believe in the grid?
What grid?
I'm
so confused.
Like
Is
the
this
grid.
a code name?
No.
What's the grid?
So the
So
grid.
no, I think.
The grid is this like. It's like everything on the world is on the grid. You can never. The world.
Oh, so like
is
the
grid.
world is like oh my gosh, what's it called? Like red pill, blue pill?
No.
Like
Yes.
Like the
Yes,
Matrix.
like the Matrix. Yes.
No, I
And
don't
like you
believe
can
the world
choose
is
to
the
see
Matrix.
the grid, but like you can't. The grid can like teach you things that like it's made mathematically possible, and like every grain of sand is part of the Fibonacci sequence, and like humans are just a second part of the group. No,
No.
that's I've heard a lot about that one.
Do you believe in the grid?
No.
Okay. Do you believe in climate change?
Yes. Yes.
That's a
Do you
conspiracy
believe
theory.
in COVID-19?
Yes, I do believe.
You know that one. Do you believe vaccines cause autism? Careful now. That one's a little topical.
Do I answer this or no?
You tell me.
You know
I
what,
guess you tell them.
I'm gonna pass on this one.
I don't think
The second one?
vaccines cause autism. I think vaccines cause immunity or semi-immunity to disease, not autism. Also, autism isn't like
That's not how
you're
autism
either
works.
you're
born with it or
you're born and you die
It's
with
not
autism.
like a cold. You can't catch it.
If you could catch autism, I think everybody would have it.
You think it'd be like highly
You
contagious?
know, I've seen a lot more autistic people recently than in the past. Like
I just
last
don't know
like
if we've-
2 years even.
What do I say to this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I don't think there's anything going on with that. I just think that
I
I've
don't
been
know if
hanging
we're-
around more autistic people recently.
I think it's getting to a point where it's like I feel like people used to like hide that, like if their kids were autistic, it was a lot more like hush hush, don't talk about it sort of thing than it is now. It's more open, which I think
That's good.
is a contributing factor, but I don't believe that I almost said I don't believe that cancer causes autism.
So
I also
don't
don't
think
believe
that happens
that.
either.
I don't believe that vaccines cause autism.
Okay. What are you doing? Oh, wiping up the mess. Oh my god. Haley just tried to wipe up the mess she made with a dirty eraser and just spread dirt all over the table.
Oh, it is dirty.
That's disgusting.
It's fine.
Well, clean it up. You just made a big
It'll dry.
Oh my god. Okay, talk about your rabies or whatever.
Oh, this isn't a special interest. I just had to do like a 5-hour project in science on rabies, so I'm very versed on the subject. Ask me some questions.
I don't want to.
Do you believe in elves?
No.
What about dragons?
No, but I
Fairies.
think that it's cool that so many religions and like cultures all across the world each came up with dragons.
What about mermaids?
No.
Sea dragons?
No.
Sea dinosaurs?
Well, I think there's something similar to sea dragons
Loch
and
Ness
dinosaurs.
monster.
I don't think the Loch Ness
Ogo
monster
Pogo.
itself exists, but I think that like within
What
all
are
of the
other sea
ocean, I
creatures?
think there's something like that.
Well, there's like apparently a giant shark at the bottom of this ocean that's like gonna eat us all, but I don't know.
Oh,
It's like a mega something shark.
Megalodon?
Yeah, that one.
No, that's just from that movie Megalodon.
Oh. So apparently I've also dove deep into conspiracy theory
Yeah.
without even knowing it. What else? Do you believe that like the earth is flat?
You already asked that.
I really want to know.
No.
Do you believe that like
Do you believe in the trans celebrity thing?
what?
Where like every single celebrity and every single musician and everybody is trans. They're trying to hide it from us.
No.
Phil Cooper did a video on that.
That'd be really hard to hide.
No,
Yes.
no.
Brie, some actors... No, we're not gonna get into this topic right now.
Yeah, Haley's closeted homophobic, so.
No, I'm not.
Haley just doesn't want to reveal how homophobic she is.
I am not homophobic.
You are not sounding very like.
I'm not homophobic.
There we go. Anywho.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. I just like accusing you of doing awful things. Sometimes me and Haley will just
We
be
don't
talking
promote
and somebody.
any of those things on this channel, do
No.
we, Brie?
No.
No, not
No.
at all.
I don't mess with homophobes. But sometimes me and Haley will just be talking and somebody will be like, hey, you guys, what's going on? And I'll be like, Haley just called me a slur.
But we don't say slurs.
Haley just called me all the slurs she's not allowed to say. Every single one.
Oh my gosh, there are ones I'm allowed to say?
I think there's one.
There's more than one, but yes.
I'm sure there's one for your people.
For my people. I'm leaving.
Yeah, there is one for Haley's people. There's one for my people, too.
We have people. I didn't know this. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. I would hope so.
I don't think
but-
you guys know this though.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you.
We're gonna
either.
keep this on wraps.
This
though.
is a little secret for us. So, last but not least. Well, kind of least, actually. My little guilty interest. My little evil interest, you could say.
Brie, you're whispering. Speak louder.
Don't move the...
Let the people know.
My little guilty interest, my little evil interest. Do you want to say it for me?
Conspiracy theories? Oh no! Wait,
No,
number one.
you
Number
idiot.
one. Is it number one? Am I
Yes.
saying number one? It's anime.
In case you couldn't... I'm kidding. In case you guys can hear that, it's anime. I freaking love that stuff.
I don't see the appeal, but
Because
nonetheless, don't
people
judge.
just keep recommending you to watch the freakiest shows ever, and then you do no questions asked. Somebody will be like, "You should go watch Fruit Basket," and you'll go, "Oh, sorry, yes, sorry." Actually, no, Fruit Basket was the wrong one. Which one am I thinking?
I don't know. It was a cooking one.
Oh, dear.
Ugh.
Somebody told Haley to watch Food Wars, and for any of you out there that know, you'll know. It's freaky. It's kind of evil that they made her watch that. Honestly.
I didn't get past like the first 10 minutes.
So I watched the first season, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was freaky, but I thought it was pretty good. I also have seen numerous shows, many shows, in fact. I collect manga, which for those of you that don't know is just anime books, pretty much. I'm a big fan of collecting manga because I love getting things and I'm greedy.
Like Orange Corp. I want more. I want more. From the Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah, back on Green Lantern, aren't we?
I love Green
I think it's
Lantern.
about time we wrap this episode up, ladies and gentlemen.
I had fun. What about you, Brie?
Now,
Oh, okay, Brie had
my
so
stomach
much fun.
kind of hurts, guys.
Okay.
I had to go home early from like my 9 to 5 because my stomach hurt. And that was the best decision I've ever made. My stomach hurt so bad. You could call it a tummy ache. I would call it hell.
Okay, Brie.
But I had the bad stomach ache. And it didn't get better until I went to bed. And I woke up and it was fine, but it's coming back. I can feel it.
On that topic, thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to oh my gosh, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah.
Send us an email at helpmepodsubmissions@gmail.com.
The link will be in the description and or bio and or whatever
Blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
whatever Brie does because
Blah,
she's
blah,
in
blah.
charge of
I make
this.
the decisions
She
around
makes
here.
the decisions
I
apparently.
make the decisions around here.
Except the rules. I make those.
No.
Yes,
I
yes,
make the
yes.
decisions and the rules.
I make the rules.
I'm the big man in
Brie
charge.
breaks them.
I I was gonna say something we are not allowed to say. Let me tell you that much.
Yeah, so be sure to email us anything you want us to kind of research for you and explain, and we hope you have a great day.
You know, that's the point of the help me and the help me pause. You know?
Yeah, it's
Help me
not
learn,
because
help
we're
me.
it's not because we keep Bree in a cage.
Yeah, this isn't a cry for help. This isn't a bit either. It's not the help me video either. Just so you guys know. Anyway, have a bad day.
Have a great day.
Have an awful day.
And we hope you enjoyed the episode.
And you better go watch the old
Goodbye.
ones and the new ones, okay? Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay.